Hey guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be discussing the current state of the sports card market, whether I see cards going up or going down in the near future and in the long-term future. But before we get into the video, I did want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program, and recently our program has been on fire. Just around 8 weeks ago, our membership program was buying up Charles Barkley 1986 Fleer PSA 10s for just around $8,000 to $8,500. The most two recent sales are $16.5K and $17,000 was this best offer accepted. And then our members have doubled their money on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's 1986 Fleer PSA 10. They nearly doubled their money on Stephen Curry's 2009 Exquisite. They gained 60% on LeBron's 2003 Topps Chrome, gained 50% on Giannis's Green Prism, and gained a 100% profit on Russell Westbrook's 2008 Topps Chrome, as we were buying them before he got traded to the Lakers. So if you guys would like to join in on the program, stay 2 steps ahead of the market, go ahead, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. But without further ado, we will go ahead and hop right into this video. So as you guys know, in the recent months, and I would say honestly at this point, the past 6 months, in general, there has been a negative trend line in the sports card market. We've seen some instances where stuff has gone up. For example, LeBron's 2003 Topps Chrome and a PSA 10. This went as low as around $11,000 to $12,000, and is currently back up to $16,300. So there's a lot of good signs there, but overall, I did want to talk about some things to look for when buying, and what I see happening to make the sports card market really bounce back and come to the center of media again. So firstly, we got great news basically an hour ago from when I'm recording this, that Joe Rogan essentially mentioned sports cards in his podcast, and that is over 100,000 views in just around 4 hours since it's come out. So that has been one thing that's really driving the market. But there's a lot of these different things that pile together can really help sports cards grow more popular, which will inherently cause prices to rise. So influencers are definitely going to be huge. I know the sports card market has been really lacking, some vocal, leaders, I would say, who have a lot of influence. And I think NFTs have done that very well, right? They've had a lot of big influencers like Logan Paul, FaZe Banks, all these guys who are driving up prices. And obviously it's not driving up prices themselves. I would say it's more so drawing interest, which causes prices to go up. And that's definitely something I think the sports card market really needs, just to kind of get the word out there. This has been an incredible investment space in the last 2 years, and I think more people who are into sports should become aware of it. And I think Joe Rogan and, influencers like that mentioning it, talking about it, is really going to cause the market to gain some traction again. And then another thing, I really think the sports card market in general has been lacking, a lot of excitement from sports games in general. Of course, we're in the NBA offseason right now. There's a lot of, it's harder for prices to go up in the offseason, of course. But I think, there's overall, we had so much NBA from the time, the sports card market was hot. It hardly an off season last year, and I think the overall market really needed a break, because it really could not be going up at that incredible pace that it was at. And I think right now, this off season, we're really getting a break. Stuff is leveling out. We're not seeing stuff continue to drop. Rather, we're seeing stuff essentially flatline or go up a good 10 to 15%. And I think when this new sports card market, when this new NBA season, comes around in just a week or so, I think prices are really going to start to heat up, especially on NBA stuff. I think there's going to be a lot more excitement coming into this season, especially given, of course, the Warriors are back. There's a lot of other exciting parts, of the NBA right now, and a lot of people want to invest in their players. A lot of trades went down. Of course, Russell Westbrook getting traded to the Lakers. You have Kyle Lowry moving. A lot of other players who are really going to get moved. And I think that's going to really kind of bring excitement back. But overall, I think we definitely need, more sports card shows, more of these, ways to make it more than just an investment, right? More than just a hobby, but really like, I would say less of an investment and more of a hobby side is what we're missing right now. Investors will come and go, but hobbyists can really drive up and drive interest, into collecting and investing, because it's more fun to invest in something that you love collecting as well. And I think that's something that's going to be very crucial for the future of sports cards. How many people are really having fun with it? I think it's going to be a big question that has to be answered. And I think sports card shows, meeting people in the industry, keeps people in it for longer. So I definitely think those are some things that are really going to help the sports card market kind of grow in the next few years. I think we're going to see prices stabilize and go up and go down, both at, more consistent rates, because stuff should be dropping 3 times in the span of a month, but stuff shouldn't be going up 3 times in a span of a month. And I think that volatility is going to eventually kind of level itself out and go away, and we're going to get more of a steady market, which I think is in some ways very good. For the overall industry, with less volatility, more big investors are willing to put their money into a less volatile kind of space. So I think that's a good kind of thing that we're seeing. But yeah, and then of course I think fractional ownership is going to really take over the industry eventually. If this truly is an alternative asset class, you should have people with $10 able to invest in a part of a Steph Curry 2009 Topps PSA 10, for example. I definitely think that should be at the forefront of the sports card market in the next few years. Of course, we see a lot of new companies coming around. We see a lot of innovation, which is great. But I think we definitely need more stable environment. Overall, I think the sports card market has lacked, a stable environment for a long time. So I think that's going to be great to see. But yeah, let me know what you guys kind of think in the comment section down below. Kind of make this a discussion post, more than just me giving my thoughts. Let's have everyone kind of chime in, give their takes, because this is an open-ended question. There's no, of course, right answer. It's just more so what you believe, what you think, and what you see going on. And I'm kind of using a lot of different points from being on the ground level of the hobby in general, seeing a lot of dialogue, seeing a lot of people, seeing a lot of podcasts. You kind of get this is kind of the conclusions that I came to. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, if you would like to join in on the program, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.